Pack 614, Assistant Cub Master, Mr. Risse here. I'm going to be doing a monthly knot video for our pack meetings. And for our first knot, I'm going to be covering the square knot.
In scouting, there's many knots you need to learn how to tie. And you can pick up something like this from the scout shop that's got 40 common knots to learn. And this will take you all the way to Scouts BSA. We're going to be focusing on this knot right here. So if you don't have any rope out right now, why don't you take a minute and go grab a piece of rope, and we can start practicing tying the square knot. Okay, if you're still working on getting that rope out, or you need more time, go ahead and hit pause and hit start when you come back, and we'll get started on that knot for you. Okay, now we're ready to begin tying the square knot. And the square knot starts off, the reason you tie a square knot is to tie two ends of a rope together. And it's a special knot because it's easily undone, easily untied, compared to a granny knot, which is a little bit harder to be untied. So when you start this knot, you start with a simple overhand knot, kind of like you're tying your shoes. So you go to tie your shoes, and you just have this overhand knot. And if you're tying your shoes, you would typically go to a bow next and tie your shoes. But with the square knot, we're just tying it into a knot and not a bow. So when you tie the square knot, this rope is going to be on this side, and this rope is going to be on this side. And you want to keep them on that side when you tie this knot. So you keep them on the side that they're on, and you pass over one side, and then you go over and tie it so that they stay on one side. And the knot should look like this. It should slip open and closed. So like I said, the purpose of this knot is to tie two ropes together. And originally it was a sailing knot called the reef knot. The square knot should not be used to hold heavy loads because it does tie ropes together. It's not a long-term knot that's going to carry heavy things. It's meant to be tied to tie two things together and untied really easy. So, raise your hand if you know what a square knot's for. Good, good. So who knows how to tie it? Okay, we're going to be practicing, so don't worry if you don't know how to tie yet. So go ahead and take your ropes, and you're going to cross them over. Like an overhand knot, like you're getting ready to tie your shoes. You have this knot like that, with just overhand and across. You keep the ropes on the same side that they're on. You see the rope naturally goes that way, and this one goes that way. You keep them on that side, cross them past each other, and then tie it around, and then there is the square knot right there. In scouting, the square knot is an award that adults wear on their uniform in a small little patch, and it's one of the first knots that you're going to learn how to tie. I wish you guys all luck. Keep on practicing, and remember, keep the ropes on the same side when you tie them, because if you tie them on the wrong sides, you end up with a knot that looks like that, and that's a granny knot. You want to keep the ropes on the right side. Keep them on the side that they're on, across, over, and like that. Again, they're on this side, keep them like that, and cross like that, and then over and around, and there is your square knot. Good luck, guys. Happy trails and happy knot tying.